This week on Gundam Planet Forward Backward, we're here to relook at the brand new re-release of the formerly Ver.Ka'd Sinanju Stein narrative version, which, thanks to very normal people in a very normal market, has reached the extremely normal price of $200 on third-party marketplaces, but which also, let's not forget, is a re-release of the formerly Ver.Ka'd Sinanju Stein, which came out over 10 years ago, which was a variation of the Sinanju Ver.Ka from 2008. Are you still with me? I believe my exact words were, I would build this kit again in a heartbeat, but I was a little naive to think that I could build it that fast. The thing I immediately noticed, which slowed down the build time considerably, is the sheer amount of excess parts in this version of the kit. There's a mixture of runners from 4 models. I counted it out, and there are 12 runners from the 2008 Sinanju, 16 from the original Stein, 2 from the 2019 narrative, and 4 new ones for this mold, although I barely count 2 of them since they totaled 5 entire parts. Most of the new parts are dedicated to recreating the sleeves markings without stickers, which I cannot believe they got away with not doing in 2019. In any event, if you're the type of builder who gets away with eyeballing parts and clipping them out without checking the manual as you go, waste parts look like waste parts after all, you won't be able to get away with that here because of how many duplicates there are with minuscule differences. Another thing that really eats away at me is that they make you choose between building the original Sinanju beam rifle and the Stein's high beam rifle. It's a small gripe, but from a consumer's point of view, it's irritating how much extra throwaway plastic is used on parts in this kit when they couldn't even just toss in 1 extra runner of the original beam rifle so you could have both. I have the same issue with the original Sinanju beam saber effects, which look really cool but can't be used because the original rectangular saber hilts aren't included. As for the finished product, I have no issues. It's the same stellar articulation, sturdiness, and badassery that I expected when walking into this. The new gimmicks for this time around are the molded sleeves markings on the chest, shield, and forearms, as well as the beam javelin that can be equipped with your choice of effect parts. The javelin can also be placed inside the shield in a stored state, or you can take some liberties and put the beam effect on while it's inside the shield. You can also display the grenade launcher part under the barrel of the high beam rifle or inside the shield in lieu of the rocket parts from the original. All my favorite bits and bobs from the first release are here, like the articulated forearm saber hatch and the swivel thrusters on the outer legs, so I'm a happy camper. When I recorded the Gundam Planet rewind of the original Stein, I was very impressed with how well its engineering had held up over the years. At this point though, building it as a brand new kit next to something that was as stellar and interesting as the narrative Gundam Ver.Ka left me wishing that there was a little more freshness to it. If you already own the 2019 version of the Stein narrative, there is very little to justify spending 8,000 yen or your domestic MSRP equivalent on this update, which for you would just amount to sharper markings, 1 new weapon, and a full sheet of water decals. That said, if you haven't built one since the original in 2013 and you like the narrative aesthetic, you won't regret revisiting this kit and seeing this version with a fresh coat of paint. Plus, all those extra parts could give enterprising builders a ton of custom build options. Do I still adore this kit despite all the complaints I had? Yes. Would I be in as much a hurry to build another Stein if Bandai release one next year too? I think I wouldn't be, but I also know I'm a sucker and would definitely build an MGEX Sinanju Stein day 1 if that ever came to be. It won't, but I can dream. Thanks for watching.